going anywhere till you answer a question that's been bothering me since I first saw Jenny. When I picked her up to wash her hands, I was sure.
What are you talking about?
She's my little girl, isn't she? That's why you've been in such a rush to get the kids out of here.
I saw Frank and the kids off. I thought you were going to the office with Lily. What are you still doing around here?
Well, I will be soon. She's just over at Cal saying goodbye.
Oh. Is everything okay here?
I guess so, honey. It just really blew me away the way Frank walked in here with the kids like that.
Yeah. Well, when I suggested to him that he'd bring the kids back for a longer visit, he seemed to open up to it, so maybe there's something.
I'm sure you didn't mean it, Caleb.
Well, I meant it. I'm going to hold him to it. You know, those kids, they're really terrific. Just absolutely beautiful. That Petey looks just like you. And Jenny, little angel with all that blonde hair. I didn't know you hung out here, Carol.
This is the first time here on my own. My parents just became members. It sure was nice walking in and seeing a friendly face.
Hey, how are you? Hey, Paul. Do you remember Carol Dempsey? All right. How you doing?
Right, I remember you. Economics, freshman year?
That's right.
I don't remember seeing you around at all last year.
Well, I dropped out, but I'm thinking about coming back this fall. So. Oh. Andy, can I talk to you for a sec?
Yeah, sure.
Good seeing you.
Don't go away.
You working tonight?
Yes, there's a big dinner here. They're announcing the winner for the Inside Oakdale contest. You pulled me away from her to ask me that? Why?
Sorry, I just wanted to talk. A lot of weird things are happening with my mom and Brian. I mean, first he shows up in town the day after Hal brings her home. Now he keeps calling her, and I don't know, he just makes her really uptight. And he's been acting strange, too.
Well, so have you lately.
Sorry, I've got a lot on my mind.
Okay.
Hey, Emily, when'd you get back?
A little over an hour ago. I called the loft. I spoke to Dick Wolf. He said you'd be here. Thought maybe you'd join me for some lunch before we go back to our offices.
Certainly, that sounds great.
Okay, good. Hi, guys. Andy, hi. I've got the best news. I just got back from the courthouse. You won. Gail didn't get a penny.
Yeah, that's great.
It's true, Franny. Donna had a baby by Sean, and Sean's never even cared enough to see his own kid. You would have heard the whole ugly story if you'd been in that courtroom.
Gail. After all the blatant lies that you told on the witness stand, you honestly think I'm going to believe you now?
Just ask yourself one question. Why do you think Sean's lawyer asked the judge to close the courtroom when Donna took the stand? Because Sean knew that Donna was going to say something that he didn't want you or anybody else in this town to hear. You see, Sean and Donna didn't break up because Donna fell in love with Howard Greenhill. It was because Donna got pregnant, and she wanted to keep the baby, but Sean didn't. All Sean wanted was to be a big success on Wall Street and earn loads of money. So he dumped her. He just turned his back on her. That's why Donna got married to someone else so immediately. She wanted a father for her baby.
Franny? As the world turns. What are you doing, Gail? You lost. You can leave now. You can go back to New York and leave us the hell alone.
It'll be my pleasure. You know, Sean, you really should have accepted the proposal I offered you this morning.
Listen, Sean, I'm going to get over to the DA's office and put in a few hours with Tom and Jason on the Lombard case.
Okay, thank you for everything.
It's my pleasure.
Okay, bye-bye. What did Gail tell you?
She said that you and Donna have a child that you've never even seen.
Oh, Franny.
But it's true. How could you keep this from me?
I was going to tell you. Today, I want to tell you.
Yeah, well, why didn't you?
Because I made a promise to Donna that I would.
Wait just a minute. You made a promise to Donna? What about the promises that you made to me about always being honest, huh? You know, I've had a sick feeling right from the very beginning that you've been trying to purposely hide something from me, but I just couldn't bring myself to believe it, but it all makes sense now, Sean. Why you kept saying that you were afraid that the trial would change something between us? Why you wanted to settle out of court? Why Jessica had the courtroom closed so that... Oh, wait a minute. Jessica knows about this.
Yes, Jessica knew. She was my lawyer. I had to tell her.
But I didn't!
Franny, this is killing me. Can we go back to my place? We'll talk. We'll be alone. I will explain everything.
Is what Gail said true? That when Donna told you that she was pregnant, you just walked away?
No, I did not just walk away. I offered to pay for an abortion and... Oh, God, this sounds so bad. Can we please go someplace private and talk?
No, I don't want to talk right now because I cannot handle this. I have to be alone.
Franny.
Sean!
So you had to tell her. You had to open your mouth. You know what happens to people open their mouths? Hey, goodbye, mister! We were so steamed about, pal. You just won your case, didn't you? Yeah. I just won the case.
Well, that is terrific that Sean won.
Yeah.
That's great.
What do you say to us before lunch?
Sure, sounds good. Hey, you got a suit I can borrow? Yeah, my locker. Thank you.
I should probably go change into my uniform and get to work. Annie, I'm sorry, I got kind of carried away.
Carol. You're not leaving, are you?
No, I'm just going to get a soda.
All right, I'll get you one. My treat. Be right back.
Thanks. Hi. I'm Courtney Baxter. You're Carol Dempsey. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So, and you know Andy. We took a few classes together last year at Oakdale U. Pretty cute, isn't he? Hello. Okay. Well, nice meeting you. I gotta go.
Andy, Bill told you that the club's going to be closing at 4, right? Yes, and the big reception starts at 6, so everything's under control. Good. Now, I need a favor. We've got a photographer from the magazine who's going to shoot the formals, but I need somebody to shoot some candles. What do you say? I'll pay the going rate and more if your stuff gets in the magazine. I say, sure. Definitely. Thank you for thinking of me. I'll go home and get my camera stuff from Rio. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Antonio.
Do either of you know if Blythe Nelson has come in yet?
No, I haven't seen her, but I did speak to someone over at WOAK this morning, and they said they're going to be sending a cameraman for the reception.
Oh, yes, they are. That's why we're meeting here. We're going to go over some details.
Hi. Hey, when did you get back from Switzerland? A little over an hour ago.
If you see Blythe come in, would you tell her I'm making a phone call?
Okay.
Thank you. So, how was Zurich?
Oh, it was great. Gavin's staff really rolled out the red carpet for me. That's good. They'll roll out the red carpet for you. Kirk's going to go to Switzerland. Gavin set it up for him to go see the operations over there.
Emily's back from Zurich.
I know. She just called to check in.
Well, did she brief you on how the trip went?
No. She's going to give us a full report this afternoon when Sean and Lily are back in the office. And tomorrow we have our first staff meeting with Kruger to present our ideas.
Good. Look, I want you to take notes at that meeting so that we know what's going on inside Kruger's head. That'll give us a good chance of bringing him over to Reyes management when you leave Montgomery & Associates.
And just exactly when is that going to be, Tonio?
As soon as you've concluded the meetings with Kruger.
Good. Then I can tell Jess tonight.
No, look. Jessica is still the lawyer for Montgomery & Associates. I think you'd better wait until you make your move.
So is Holden going back to England?
No, he has to talk to Henry Lang, and Henry's out of the country, so he's going to be here tomorrow night to do with him. Well, I'm very glad to hear Colin's okay. Yes, I will. Sharon, thank you very much for calling. Okay, bye-bye, sweetie.
So did Shannon finally hear from Colin?
Yes, he called her just a little while ago.
He didn't say where he'd been or why he didn't return any of their calls, but at least we know he's okay, huh? Well, I'm going to go to town and talk Kirk into giving us extra tickets for the bash tonight.
I'll go with you.
Great. Can I give you a ride?
Thanks, but I still have some things to go over with Cal before he leaves for Waco.
I thought you already talked to him.
Well, we did, but I still have to take care of a couple of personal things.
Oh, you better get a move on. You can let me go.
Yeah, I will, so I'll see you later.
I'm going to go to the store. Caleb, now, you better get back to work now. Come on.
All right. Hey, you want to come ride the tractor with me?
No, you go on ahead. I have to call Cynthia back and find out the particulars about that Mary Elizabeth shoot next week. I'll make you some lunch.
All right. I'll see you in about an hour.
I want a rematch.
You got it.
Cynthia, this is Julie Snyder. You asked me to call you back? Okay, wait, hang on. Okay. Yeah, I got it. No message for Antonio. Thanks.
Larry, I have you a pair of tickets for the AIDS ball right here. There you go.
Great. Thank you, Miss Snyder.
Oh, Ivor will be fine. So who are you taking?
Nobody yet.
Oh.
Second ticket's really just wishful thinking at this point. Listen, I keep hearing this ugly rumor that you're thinking of leaving Memorial and going east. I hope that's not true.
Oh, that makes two of us.
Well, I really haven't made up my mind yet.
I hear that you're going to be pinch hitting down in ER today. Thank you very much for changing your schedule.
No problem.
Yeah.
Excuse me, that's me.
So, John, since you were one of the judges for the Inside Oakdale contest, I guess you're going to be going to the bash this evening? Yeah, with bells on, of course. I hope one of our finalists is going to make it,
I didn't know you knew. Really?
Well, the votes have been tabulated.
Oh.
So, that means you know the winner, too. Yes, I do, but I'm not going to say any more on the subject.
John, just one question. Does Lucinda know that I'm a finalist?
Nope, not a clue.
I called Collins Salvey's hotel again, but he wasn't in, so I left another message.
It's so sloppy. It's just sloppy. He has artwork. It's due. There's a deadline, and the deadline's today. Find him.
How?
I don't know how. I don't know where. Where do you go to find an impecunious artist? Where do they hang out in... Good morning.
Morning, Lucinda. Jane?
What a lovely surprise, and you're all alone.
Yes, Jade was tired. I gave her an hour off.
Oh, no shadow. How wonderful. Oh, I look into your eyes, and I know just what I want.
And what's that?
An espresso.
Oh, what a good idea.
Due espresso, please. Thank you. Well, come and sit. Oh, you come to chat all alone with me about Kirk's visit to your place in Zurich.
That's exactly right. I had the impression that Kirk wasn't too keen on going to Zurich. Is that because he and Ellie usually work together? I know they're a team.
Well, they are a team, but they work marvelously when they're apart. Better than ever. We will decide what they do.
forgive me,
Kirk will go
sorry.
eagerly. Hi, darling. I would like you to meet Gavin Kruger. May I present my attorney, Ambrose Bingham, the best with the best firm in
Pleasure to
town.
meet you.
How do you do, sir? I have to speak to you about that material you gave me to look over. But listen, I've got plenty of time. I can wait
No,
outside.
please, do it now. I have a couple of calls to make. Is there an office I can use?
Well, of course. Is it all right? Yes. Jane will show you Kirk's office, all right?
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I've been over your Lombard article, and there's nothing in it that's libelous.
Really? Hallelujah. Now we can go to press. If I can find my cover artwork, because the Crowley boy somehow doesn't answer my phone calls.
Lucinda, have you shown the final version of this article to Kirk and Ellie?
No, darling, this version, no. No, I've been keeping them awfully busy. They've been very busy with Gavin.
I really wish you'd consider dropping this whole business.
We've been over it 100 times, and I know you don't approve, and I don't care.
No, it's more than that. Strictly from a business point of view, I think you're being very short-sighted. You've told me how impressed Gavin Kruger is with Kirk and Ellie.
Yes.
Now, I don't think this is the time to antagonize.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, my heavens. Look what the cat dragged in. What are you doing? Are you hiding from the paparazzi?
No, just my eyes are tired. I've been working all night on the,
Oh, it's all right to talk about anything in front of Ambrose. You know, Jane left messages for you. Why don't you return my phone call?
I'm sorry, I've not gotten many messages. I've moved out of my hotel.
You don't look well.
Oh,
terrible.
I'll be fine. Just need some rest, that's all. Well, here we are. All
right.
There we go.
Oh, I like it.
Right?
Yes, it has threat, it has menace, it captures him.
Good.
Philip Lombard to a T.
Excuse me, I found this copy of the Argus on Kirk's desk. It says here this woman was found murdered in Duncan and Shannon's loft. Are they okay?
Yes, they're fine. I believe they've just... they're trying to find out what's going on.
This woman, I know her. She's the woman that sold me the John Singer Sargent.
This week, a ride of terror.
Get out of the car, Sam. Get out of the car, Sam.
Stop!
Shatters dreams. As love struggles to survive.
Just keep fighting.
I can't feel anything.
Congratulations, Wyzetta's Greg LeMond, winner of the Tour de France.
Hi! Hi! Glad to meet you back. How are you? Good. Well, actually, what? Why don't I tell you later? Okay. Hi. Hey, excuse us.
I'm surprised that you and Emily are taking the time off. I thought you'd be busy at the office cramming for your meeting with Kruger.
Oh, well, we don't need to because we are very well prepared. Listen, the family wants to come and cheer you guys on tonight, so how about a couple extra tickets?
Sure. How many you need? For Russ, Mama, Caleb, Julie's working tonight, and Kel's around business. 4.
Wait, what about Iva?
No, she's got plans with Matt tonight.
Yeah.
So, do you have time to do any sightseeing or shopping while you're in Switzerland?
Not really. I mean, Gavin's crew kept me busy as could be. I didn't have time to sleep or eat. Oh, I have a present for you, though. I picked it up at the airport.
You didn't have to.
It's something silly, don't worry. The paperweight! You shake it and the snow falls over the mountain. It's corny.
I like it. Thanks for thinking of me.
Here they are.
Gavin! Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Just wanted to make sure my pilot brought you back in one exquisite piece. Hello, Paul. You waiting for your mother?
Oh, no, actually, she had to take some spur-of-the-moment trip to L.A. Now that this Palamon suit is settled, he'd love to get an interview with Sean Baxter.
Well, that's hopeless. We already tried, remember?
Yes, but that was before he won. He might feel very differently now. Maybe we could even get Gail Kincaid to talk about how it feels to lose.
There's no chance of that.
Well, there's no harm in asking, is there? His mother told us someday you will be a man, and you will be the leader.
Look, I knew you'd win. Congratulations. So, when do I get to see you?
Well, I'm at Tom's office right now, and I really have to put in a couple of hours with him on the Lombard case, but maybe I can take a quick break this afternoon and stop by your office.
Sounds fine to me. I guess I'll just have to take what I can get. Okay. Bye-bye. Well, Jess just told me the good news. Congratulations.
Oh, so what's up? Where's Lily?
Well, she's on her way in. Emily's going to give us a briefing on how things went with Kruger, and then tomorrow Lily set up a meeting with Kruger so we can present our ideas.
Okay, good.
You know, for a man who just saved himself $1 million, you don't look too happy. Well, I'll be across the hall.
All right. Donna. Hi, it's Sean. Well, I told you I'd call you after I got a decision one way or the other. No, actually, I won. Gail didn't get a cent. No, I guess I don't seem too thrilled about it. You know, I wanted to tell Franny the truth about us, but it looks like Gail beat me to the punch. And now I'm afraid that Franny's not going to forgive me for keeping the truth from her.
Thank you so much for seeing me, Jess. I know how busy you are. I just didn't know who else to talk to. Margot already has so much on her mind, and I know what Donna said on the stand, Jess.
Well, I'm glad Sean told you.
Sean didn't tell me. Gail did. I'm not so sure that Sean would have ever told me.
No, Franny, he was going to tell you. I have to get this. Tom's receptionist is at lunch. G.A. Hughes' office. Yes, she is. Hold on a second. It's for you. Someone from the old Mitchell Center.
Yeah, I gave him the number here, thank you.
Hello? Oh, my Lord, when? But Chuck's all right? Good. Yeah, I can go by there as soon as I finish here. Okay, thank you very much for calling. One of the kids out at the center did a backflip off the dock and hit his head. They think it's just a minor concussion, but I'd like to stop by the hospital to see how he's doing. You were saying?
Well, I know Sean was going to tell you the truth, Franny, but he felt he had to get permission from Donna first. Now, up until this point, his main concern has been protecting
When Gail
her.
told me that Sean has a child that he's never even seen, and then Sean confirmed it, he wanted to talk. I know that I should have given him a chance to explain, but I couldn't even think straight, Jess. I just had to walk away. Somehow, before I see him again, I've got to try to get some perspective. Can you tell me what you know? I mean, how could Sean have done such a thing to a woman that he claimed that he was in love with? How could he just abandon her like that, and not to mention his child?
Franny, I really think you should hear the whole story from Sean.
Jess, please.
Okay. Obviously, there are a few things that Gail neglected to tell you.
Damn it, Link! How many times do I have to tell you Jenny is not your child?
Come on, Julie. P looks like you and Frank, but Jenny's got my hair and my eyes.
Okay, think about it for a minute, all right? Do you think Frank would have fought me so hard the way he did for custody of Jenny if he had any idea that she was not his own flesh and blood?
No, I think Frank thinks she's his. I think you lied to him. Lord knows you're a good enough liar to pull it off. You lied to me when we were together.
Wait a minute. Jenny was born 1 year after you left Seattle. Do a little math yourself. Just figure it out.
Look, I don't care what you say. The fact is, she looks like me.
So what? You're crazy, you know that? You're crazy! Okay. You want me to send her away to Seattle for a birth certificate? Would that make you happy? Well, why don't we do a little blood test, too? How would that do it? But I'm just warning you. Don't you even think about going to Frank with these stupid ideas of yours, because he's got a fierce temper, and he'll kill you!
Hey, what the hell is going on here?
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns. Just a moment. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
I can hear you two all the way in the barnyard. Now, what is going on?
Nothing, honey. It was just a stupid misunderstanding.
About what? I'll let your wife explain. But Julie, what? Julie, you're shaking. Look, did he try something on you?
No. It was nothing like that. It's just obvious to me that Link has got the hots for Lily, and I was trying to explain to him that she's very vulnerable right now where men are concerned, and that he shouldn't try to push her into anything that she's not ready for. And I don't know, he just got mad at me, and he started yelling.
Well, straighten him up.
No, Caleb, don't. Don't. It's my fault. I shouldn't have butted in the first place, and it's just going to make matters worse now if you go over and say something to Link or anybody else about it. So just forget it, okay? It's no big deal.
Well, you've had a hard day, haven't you? First Frank shows up, now this.
Do either of you know what's wrong with Link? Where'd you throw him on my way in just now? He looks really upset.
I bought a John Singer Sargent. Yes. I don't know her address. Yeah. Well, if I can be of any further help, ask me. I always like to be helpful when it comes to the Oakdale Police Department.
Well, Jane has just been filling me in. Mystery, huh?
Poor woman, and so frumpy, too.
Really?
Terrible hat. Maybe somebody killed her for her hat. But why at Duncan's? Jane, it's time. I want you to take the rest of the afternoon off. Get ready. Make yourself gorgeous.
Oh, thanks, Lucinda. Let's see. It's just 2. The reception's at 6. That gives me 4 hours. I just might be able to pull that off.
Well, I'll walk out with you, Jane.
Now, Lucinda, remember, I strongly advise you to show that article to Kirk and Ellie.
Bye, darling.
So what's that all about?
Nothing, just business.
Well, I'm almost looking forward to our party tonight.
Good.
I really would like to know who the winner is and who the 3 finalists are, please.
I bet you would, but I can't do that because it's against the rules.
You could break the rules. I made the rules. I did. After all, I own the magazine. Come on, please.
What'd you do? You buy yourself a painting?
Yeah. Oh, I let Colin Crowley get away. He's got my painting, and I don't know how to reach him.
I'm so glad that you're okay and everything. You worried us.
I was.
Now, you gonna give me the number for the new place?
Oh, I can't believe it. I've forgotten. Remember, I'll have to ask the landlady what's the next time.
What's wrong? You look a little tired.
I've just been up all night working on Lucinda's project.
What project would that be?
Really? Dollar? How'd you guys come in for a swim?
Yeah, I can't believe that both Gail and Tony are here at the same time. I know. We still have to wait on either of them. Well, look, you do doing this right there. She's the one with your table. I know, but I got Lizzie to do it.
Courtney.
You did?
I hear you're reassigning the waitresses now?
No, it's just that...
Courtney, you're outside, Lizzie's inside, okay? No exceptions.
Andy, could you come put some more suntan lotion?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Come here, Louie. I hope she burns really bad.
And Tony are looking so smug. I wish there was some way I could pay him back.
Gail, speaking of payment, I want to talk to you about the remainder of my fee.
Well, that may take quite a while, Jerry. I don't know how I'm ever going to get that kind of money.
I have an excellent idea. Get yourself a job.
Bianca,
Yes, Nicholas?
I spoke with Mr. Sims Jewelry this morning. He tells me that about a week ago, a young woman who said she used to work for me came into the store and tricked him to giving her some confidential information about my account.
That was me. I pretended to be Bianca. She didn't know anything about it.
Really? I hope that's true, Bianca. I hate to think you'd be so disloyal after what I've done for you.
Come on, Bianca. We have to go wait our table. Yes, bye. As soon as my cameraman gets here, I'm going to go over and ask Gail for an interview. Well, Gavin, I hope you can come by tonight and see the reception to get an idea of how Walsh Enterprises work.
Oh, I'd love to. If Emily will accompany me, how about it?
Well, Gavin, I'd love to.
Excuse me. You know, I can just see how much it bugs you that he's making a play for Emily like that, and I think you still have a thing for her.
Here we go. Oh, I have a swell trip back to New York. Gail, I guess you'll have to hitchhike since your flat broke now. Don't bother yourself for a tip.
I doubt you'd feel so full of yourself if you knew what a selfish swine your saintly brother really is.
Gail, how about a quick interview for Heart of the City?
I have nothing to say to you.
Gail, our viewers are very interested in how you feel about the defeat you suffered in court. How do you think?
I have to tell you, I have nothing to say. All right, nothing to say.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You like it?
Yes, goes with my eyes, red and blue and yellow and green and purple. Thank you. All the way from London, huh? Isn't that lovely? Thank you, sweetheart.
You bet.
You know, I'm glad we had this moment alone before the others come down. I know that the reason you extended your visit here was because you could spend more time with Lily.
I feel very comfortable with her, Mama. I enjoy being with her very much. Everything is a whole lot more special when she's around.
Don't you understand? You're making things much harder on yourself. It's going to be much harder to set things right with Angel.
Wow! Sweet! Don't you look stunning? Oh, I wish I didn't have to work tonight so I could go with you.
I wish you could, too.
You look great, too.
Thank you.
What a day it must have been for you.
Yeah.
Seeing those children for such a short time. By the way, Dad said when he gets back from Waco, he is going to see a lawyer soon. He's going to make things right. He thinks maybe you can get privileges, at least part-time.
Look, I think that's a good idea, especially after talking to Frank today. As soon as he gets back from his vacation, I think we should call him and fill him in on the idea.
Caleb, just let me handle this in my own way, all right? Frank's one of those guys that if he feels like he's being pushed, he's stick his heels right in.
I hope I have the course size. I know it's a little old-fashioned, little. Now that's a winner if I've ever seen one.
This whole thing is silly. It's just silly.
Oh, silly or not, we're gonna have a great time.
Oh, thank you,
Who are
Matt.
you?
They're beautiful.
Well, I gotta pick up Lily. I'll see you all at the yacht club. Ira, baby.
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Holden, think about it. You know, there were many real reasons why you and Lily didn't get together, even when you had a chance. I think there are even more reasons now.
Mama, don't you think I tell myself that 100 times a day? I'll see you at the yacht club. Bye.
Look, now that Sean's trial's over in a couple of days, you'll be caught up in the Lombard case, and I do hope that I'll be seeing more of you.
Well, I think that can be arranged.
You know, Jess, if we did live together, our two crazy schedules would just not be so much of a problem. Now, I know you're gun-shy about this because when Roy moved in with you, that's when you two started
No,
problems.
it's
but
not. That's not it. One of the reasons that I really didn't feel like I could commit to anybody was because of the stuff with my family that I hadn't resolved. But lately I've been working through that, and
what?
well, for the first time in my life, I really think I'm ready for something permanent.
You know what we need? I think we need to go away someplace. Just to...
Okay, maybe we could go to New York.
New York City?
Yeah.
In the summertime? No. I was thinking much more along the lines of Maine or Cape Cod.
Okay, we could do that, but we could stop in New York first, and then you can meet my family.
Just a minute, I gotta get that. Montgomery & Associates, Blake Stevens. Hello, Mr. Webster. Sure, as a matter of fact, they just faxed that to us. If you could hold on for a moment, I'll get it for you. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Well, I guess, Franny knows about Donna, huh?
Yeah, she stopped by Tom's office to talk to me about it.
What'd you say?
Well, she's very confused about everything, and she asked me a lot of questions, but I encouraged her to talk it all out with you.
Oh.
I thought you would have heard from her by now.
No, I haven't heard a word from her.
No, I didn't know that Susan was in L.A. Does Mom know this?
Yes, she does. I explained it to her. However, it's just a coincidence that she happens to be out there at the same time.
Oh, that's
Susan
good.
is looking into being published, her notes on her research. It's, hi. Oh, hello, Larry. I was just explaining to Franny about that little boy, Chuck. They brought in from the Mitchell Center, right? Your Mitchell Center?
Right.
Larry was on duty when they brought him in, put him at his ease. He was very good with them. I gotta go get dressed. I'm going to this big bash at the yacht club tonight. See you later.
Have fun, John.
So, how did it go in court this morning?
The judge ruled in Sean's favor.
That's great. Really, Franny, I mean it. That's great for him. I'm very happy.
You know, I really wish that I could believe you, Larry, but hey, I've learned not to the hard way.
Listen, you know that kid Chuck? He has a real interest in medicine. I told him he could do some volunteer work around the hospital here. He was really psyched. You should stare on him about it. What? What's the matter?
Nothing. I'm just surprised that you've taken such an interest in him.
You forget, I'm crazy about kids. Why do you think I went into pediatrics?
Right.
Well, I guess I'll see you at the AIDS ball tomorrow night, huh?
I am not sure. I don't know if I'm going at this point.
How come? Listen, if Sean has to go out of town, I got an extra ticket. I'd love for you to come along. No strings.
I can show you great. Excellent shot.
Andy, how you doing?
Here we are, here comes the glamour. Ambrose, we got the envelope.
Yes, all safe right here, safe and sound. Tell me that.
The place looks great. Great. Thanks, John.
Pardon me. I'm Helen O'Brien. I'm one of the finalists. A finalist? Oh, how lovely to meet you, Helen O'Brien. I'm Lucinda Walsh-Dixon. I'm the publisher of Inside Oakdale. Come on. I think over here. Come on. Let's steer clear of the floor tonight.
Well, at least I had the satisfaction of taking that Ms. Kincaid in with me. I'll be right back. I have to talk to my cameraman.
Well, Emily, you look lovely tonight. Mr. Kruger, I'm Antonio Reyes. Mr. Reyes, yes, I haven't been able to return your calls. I've been swamped the last few days, but I would like to hear your ideas for Kruger Industries. Great, I've got some good ones. Well, my assistant will call and set something up. All right. Mr. Kruger, this is Robert's phone call from inside. Excuse me. Emily, would you like to have lunch with me tomorrow?
Why?
Well, I think we should talk about your future. My company has been growing enormously this
Tell her,
past
knock it
year.
off, okay?
You mean to tell me that you were really happy taking orders from Lily and Sean when you were once a partner over there?
I have the right to buy my partnership back.
That could take years.
Tonio, is your sudden interest in me, does that have anything to do with Gavin Kruger? You're so transparent, aren't you?
Dad, hey. Andy! I hear that Susan's in L.A. What's the deal with that?
Well, as a matter of fact, she is. She's out there to see about being published. Her medical notes. It has nothing to do with Bob being in L.A. Believe me, it's just a coincidence.
Okay? Okay.
Everybody, this is Judy Shields. She's one of the finalists.
Oh, hello, Ms. Shields. How are you? I'm Kirk Anderson. I'm supervising the contest. This is Ellie Snyder.
Hi.
And our publisher, Lucinda Walsh-Dixon.
Pleasure to meet you, Susie.
Do I have to give it Judy?
Oh, no, don't you worry about it at all. If you have nothing to say, this young man will be your mouthpiece.
I have a seat for you. Would you like to sit down? Great. Right over here.
All right, well, we've got 2 down, 1 to go. I hope our third finalist gets here soon.
I've and Matt aren't here yet.
Oh, boy, I hope she didn't change her mind. She was a nervous wreck when she left the house.
Excuse me, I'm going to go say hello to John.
Okay.
Well, I didn't think I'd see you people here tonight. Where's Julie? In Seattle with her sick mother? Why don't you take a hike, Tonio? You heard my brother, Tonio. Beat it.
Ellie, dear, I had no idea that so many of your family would be present. I thought we decided not to give out tickets.
Well, Lily wanted tickets, so I figured I couldn't turn down the boss's daughter.
I see. Well, in that case, it's a shame that Iva isn't present. It figures.
Oh, guys, hi, how you doing? Look, I didn't know you were coming. We're going to have to find a place for you to sit.
We already have a place. I'm one of the finalists. How could you have kept something like this from me?
Franny, please, you have to believe me. Having this between us has been killing me. I love you so much.
You promised you would always be honest with me. Sean?
Baby, thank God you're here.
I want you to tell me your side of the story. I hope that you can say something that's going to make me feel differently about us than I do right now. I was just running out the door now. Did they announce the winner yet? No? Okay, well, give me a call at the Mona Lisa as soon as you find out. All right. I love you too, sweetness. Bye. What? Don't start in about Jenny now. I haven't got time for this.
You know, I've tried every way I know how these last few years to get you out of my system. But maybe there's only one way to do that.
Okay, I told Julie that I would call her, that Mona Lisa, as soon as they announced the winner. It's so exciting, I can't.
Wonderful. I just feel that I don't have any right to be here.
Would you stop it? Your mother's country gave you the right. Just
And now for the moment of truth, the moment that we've all been waiting for. I know that the entire staff of Inside Oakdale joins with me when I say how delighted I am that our magazine is such a smashing success. And I exhort you all to keep on reading it because we have lots more excitement in store for you in the next issue. Seated here with me tonight on my right is Mr. Ambrose Bingham of Bingham, Latham and Frayne, whose law firm has been supervising this contest. He holds in his hand the envelope with the grand prize winner's name. And on my left, Dr. John Dixon, Chief of Staff at Memorial Hospital, the head of the group of judges who selected our winner tonight, Dr. Dixon. Now I think I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Kirk Anderson, the supervising editor of Inside Oakdale.
Thank you very much. Before we continue, I would like to introduce the talented young lady who created the idea for this contest and who has worked very hard to make it a reality, Miss Ellie Snyder. And now I would like to introduce our three finalists. Ladies, would you stand up after I call out your name? Our first finalist, Miss Judy Shields. Okay, you can stand up. Finalist number 2, Mrs. Helen O'Brien. Thank you, Mrs. O'Brien. And now, last but not least, our third finalist, Ms. Iva Snyder. Unfortunately, we can only have one winner tonight, but our two runner-ups will not go home empty-handed. They will each receive a 19-inch color stereo television, a 26-inch color stereo television from Brand Electronics. Thank you, Dr. Dixon. And, of course, a one-year subscription to Inside Oakdale.
Well, we could use the color TV on the farm.
And now, without any further ado, the envelope, please, Mr. Bingham. Thank you, sir. And our lucky winner is Iva Snyder.
Stay tuned for Guiding Light, next on most of these CBS stations. Children's clothes by Goodrat of Philadelphia. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.